There are so many beautiful places on this earth, but this place, Puget Sound, is perhaps one of the most beautiful, a place where land, sky, and water meet. It's also been said that this is a place where the mountains come to swim in the sea. And most people agree that until you see Puget Sound from the water, you haven't really seen it at all. The waters of Puget Sound can be challenging at times, but once one learns how to move with them, they hold incredible gifts of natural beauty. I'm Jeff Briggs, Program Director for Wild Expeditions, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping youth navigate to adulthood. Like these waters, adolescents can often present stormy weather and changing tides. We need a good compass and a firm hand to find our way to the shores. But most of all, we need a sturdy craft and a good crew. We think that's what many young people lack today, and at Wild Expeditions, we're dedicated to helping them discover their own path toward leadership, community, and empowerment. Hi, I'm Jeff Briggs from Wild Expeditions. I'm here to get you on board an exciting project. We're building a 56-foot Viking ship, similar to this beautiful 17-foot 9th century Viking fairing, only a lot bigger. We'll be able to take 30 people on board the 56-foot ship. A ship that we think will be a perfect vessel to hold the dreams of the young people we work with. A ship that will carry them forward into the adventure of finding themselves. It's being built in the traditional Viking manner, with hand-fastened rivets holding the hand-shaped planking together, giving the ship the beautiful lines and grace that sailed the North Atlantic 1,000 years ago. The Vikings would have loved the Puget Sound, and we believe that the youth we work with will love the idea of adventuring on board an authentic Viking ship, sailing out to explore not just the natural world, but themselves. On board, they'll get hands-on education in the areas of seamanship, sailing, navigation, natural history, and marine ecology, as well as participating in community-building exercises designed to develop leadership, communication, teamwork, and self-discovery. Welcome to the Viking ship. This is where she's being built. Well, so far we have the backbone here. Eventually the planking will get added on in the framing inside of that to create the whole ship, but at least you can get a sense of the beginning. This is really the solid structure made out of white oak. These are solid pieces of oak carved out of one log. Both the stern stem and the bow stem are out of one log. Same as the keel right here. This section came from a 34-foot oak log from Oregon, and that's one solid piece. It's hard to find these days, trees that are this big. All the frames are going to be out of oak. We have oak crooks from oak logs where the grain is grown naturally in the shape of the frames. That gives it a lot of extra strength. The planking is Alaskan yellow cedar coming from British Columbia, and some beautiful wood from there. These boats traditionally were built to be super strong and lightweight and flexible, and we're building in the traditional way. Clinker style, hand-fastened rivets, using trunnels to secure the planking to the frames, and really sticking to the traditional way of building these boats. The boat overall is 56 feet long, 15 feet wide, so she's a big ship. We'll be able to take 30 passengers, 30 people total including crew on board. We'll have 20 rowers at a time. She'll be able to sail, and we'll also carry a couple engines for long transports. Here we are at the bow stem. The water line on this boat is right about here. So this would be where the deck is, also right at the water line. And then this is going to be 14 feet off the water line to the top of this stem. This thing is going to be massive, sticking up out of the water. The planks come in here at this amazingly fine angle, and they attach onto the sides here, creating a beautiful, the Viking ship look of the planks coming in and up into the stem. It's really dramatic and spectacular. hopefully you can get a sense of how big this is. Many people ask me, why am I building a Viking ship? And the reason is because I want to help empower youth. The Viking ship's a dream of mine, and I want to help youth have the courage and find a way to follow their dreams as well. So on a Viking ship, it's a way to excite kids about coming out into nature, having a different kind of experience and adventure. It's about getting them off the couch, away from the video games, and out into the wilderness, connecting with the water, the animals, the mountains that are out here. I've been leading kids on backcountry wilderness trips for over a decade, and I've witnessed firsthand the profound transformations that youth experience when they are guided through an intentional rite of passage in the wild.
That I could light up the world the way the stars light up the sky. I'd never seen so many stars in the sky. Where I'm from, you're lucky if you can see 3. This trip gave me hope, something that I had almost given up on.
I had more time to myself to think about life and what I should do to keep in touch with nature and life in general. Now that I left this trip, I want to throw away my anger and madness, and most of all, my selfishness. I want to take with me love, kindness, curiosity, and care for other people as well as myself.
I learned to open up to people I know and don't know. I learned how to be patient. All these things helped me open my world and made me realize life is not always easy.
What I took home was power, more pride, and more self-respect. Now I know I could do anything I want, because I know now I'm capable and have the power of doing it. I know I could feel pride for doing something I really liked.
This trip gave me a lot of confidence within myself. It showed me how to appreciate my life and the beauty of nature. But most importantly, it demonstrated to me very clearly what kind of person I am.
We believe that providing youth with an experience in the wilderness connects them with themselves and with something beyond themselves. It helps them form a strong foundation from which they can launch their lives as adults. Our participants report an increased sense of personal power and responsibility, connection to others and the world around them, and a new awareness of the importance of their roles as stewards of the natural environment and their own communities. Now comes the part where we ask you for something. We want you to help us build this ship. Individual donors have already contributed over $147,000 to this project, and the Center for Wooden Boats on Lake Union has provided us with free moorage for the ship once she's under sail. So we're off to a good start. I invite you to join us in investing in our most valuable treasure, our young people. They'll inherit the world we make, and they're the ones that'll shape it in the future. I believe that the skills, experiences, and tools we give them are the most powerful legacy we can leave. To make your tax-deductible contribution, please visit the donate page at our website, wildexpeditions.org, or contact us directly. Even small donations help and are deeply appreciated, not just by our organization, but by the thousands of young people who will benefit for decades to come. So come on, get on board. Help us launch these kids into a once-in-a-lifetime adventure.